ToraYasha. What can be said about them, outside of the fact that they're creepy as fuck? Now, you might have heard of them already if you're a member of our server, where this is going to be posted. However, if you're not, allow me to give you a short rundown of the actions that they have taken on our server. They used to be on our server for a little bit. I don't know how long, but they came back to it eventually, and said something along the lines of, can you, I tire of being on this server. Can you guys ban me already? And they started pinging random people and acting utterly insane. I believe they started messaging random members links to other servers that were completely unrelated to them. That or nearly unrelated to them. I do know the main server they initially linked ended up banning them, which is pretty fucking funny, but it makes sense considering what we're going to be going into and the weird actions that they have done. So why don't we just get into it? My initial conversation with them started with me just trying to talk to them. Saying hi, hello, I sex you, mom. The casual intros that you give to people. Because before this, there was a lot of shit going on server. Everything was more or less blowing up. There was I think the Hall of Shame channel had 10 new messages when I had woken up, and that's when I started. I never had the chance to really look through all of that before things really kicked off, but I do know my friend Lotus had found some information on them and posted it there alongside a lot of other shit. They were into some really cringe communities. I think MLP, they had a fucking, what was it? I think it's the page that OC creators have for their characters, but it was all furry characters. It was a whole rabbit hole. Mostly irrelevant, but yeah. I think at the time the person was going by XX_angel_hunter_XX, which yeah, I guess that goes to show the kind of person we're going to be dealing with today. This screenshot alone. Yeah, we'll get into it, don't worry. So, I DM them, I'm like, so I do have an actual question for you. How can you bear to be on a platform like this for so fucking long? Personally, I can't fucking stand being on it for the time I have, especially when it's full of the worst people I've ever met and an endless horde of groomers. Most people I know feel the same. Now, this person has been on here since 2015, which is a very long time for a Discord user. The way they act and handle themselves, they carry themselves like a child. I mean, look at this shit. XX_angel_hunter. Come on. Come on. Really. Kirito PFP. It's really weird shit. But, and that led to what I said next. So it makes me wonder every time I see someone who's been on the platform for a super long time, even more so when said person is also lying about their age. They said, real talk, if you hate Discord so much, why are you even here? Let's go down the list. I'll explain. You seem cool. They said, rather than running from the problem, I wish to be the actual change I want to see. Nothing gets done from inaction. Now, this is mostly filler shit, and then I realign the conversation back onto the proper talking point. I said, what? I said, but still, you didn't answer my question. Why are you lying about your age? They said, well, when you get older, which I instantly retort by saying I'm an adult. They say, you notice the younger generation will act at you as a lesser person. It will happen to you. And I said, why hang around kids that often, or at least people that young? They say, I don't, but I retort that by saying, yet you see fit to casually default to lying about your age. I highly doubt that. And as you'll see from these screenshots, the way they do it is extremely fucking weird. It reeks of being predatory. It looks really fucked. Because this is a minor they were having communications with. This was a fucking minor they said this weird, gross shit to. And I said, it's the easiest option to back off. Children lie about their age to be older. Since you're an adult, you've done that. And I said, well, of course I have. There's a difference, though. Kids are fucking stupid and don't see the problems it can cause. Kids also typically have more pure intentions. Adults infiltrating minor communities typically are doing it for nefarious reasons, especially if they're lying about their age, especially if they're trying to present themselves as younger, especially if they're trying to look, younger, act younger, all that shit in, minor communities, RP communities, communities known for having a large amount of groomers and children within it. So it's, fuck my life. I'm 12, but to maybe make an account, I need to be 16. Kids relate to kids, no doubt about that. So to de-escalate a situation to a person you'll never see again, it's an easy option. Oh, we have common ground. I guess it will stop now. Common ground, bro. Yeah, common ground. I can't send pee-pee pictures. It's illegal. Common ground. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. It worked. Person stopped messaging me pictures of sexualized... Bro, yeah, they stopped fucking messaging you because they were creeped the fuck out. That was weird as fuck. But that's besides the point. I'm getting a little heated. Let's get back to it. I said, wait, who was doing that? Because, at this point, I wasn't fully informed on the situation. Because this is something that had, popped the fuck up. And, truth be told, I probably should have been a little more ready for, but hey. And I was like, I said this because I thought it was truthful. I said, and no, they stopped because they aren't retarded, and I'm willing to send shit like that to a minor because they had said sexualized femboys. I was completely off base here and had no idea what was going on. They said they were 16 too, lol. I answered first before they did. Now, this is a personal friend of mine that I've known for years, and seeing this shit was fucking weird. Here, let's delve into the initial screenshots. They started by sending them a server link to this random Discord server. As you can see, very good response from my friend here. What the fuck is that? What the actual fuck is this? They said, cool server. He responds with, why are you like this? No likey? It's okay. You can always leave. Now, this goes back to what I was saying about this person as a whole. No likey. No likey. This person is 29. From auxiliary information that we've attained on them from, investigations. This person is 29. They're not 16. Most certainly not. And using words like, no likey, it's okay, you can always leave. They present themselves as a female. I will refer to them as a male, not because they're trans and I'm being transphobic or anything like that, but as a sign of disrespect for this person. Whether they're trans or not, whether they're male or female, I don't care. Just like every other degenerate I've dealt with, I'm going to refer to them as male. Because people like this don't deserve respect. And, yeah. It's okay, you can always leave. And, joke's on you, femboys are cute. I am not cute, I am a minor. Okay. And that feeds back into the DMs that they sent. Where they sent this, and they said, me too, I am 16. Now, this person, actually 29, right? Keep this in mind for what you're about to see. Same, are you a girl or a boy? Yes, I am gender fluid, your pronouns. She, he, they. I don't associate with women. I am fluid, so I can be a man for you. Now, this is a 29-year-old talking to what they believe is a 16-year-old. No matter what the circumstances are, no matter if they're trying to get them to back off, this is fucking disgusting. This is reprehensible. This is gross. This is abhorrent, and this should not be considered acceptable by anyone whatsoever. And I'm sure every single viewer can agree to that. Because to anyone who sees this is fucking gross. This is fucking grotesque. This is... It diffused the situation. Now, at this point, you'll see, I didn't really respond. I was a bit like, what the fuck am I reading? At the time, I was sending some screenshots of the conversation to my friends. And I was just like, how can someone really use this as some sort of defense for this? I'm fluid, so I can be a man for you. No, dick. How do you know? I can't send pee-pee pictures. 29-year-old. 29. This person is almost 30. And they're talking to a 16-year-old, acting like a 16-year-old, saying shit like, I'm fluid, so I can be a man for you. How do you know? I can't send pee-pee pictures. It's illegal. Semicolon C. Oh, so sad. Bro, the only thing sad is your fucking actions and how you're acting, because this is gross as fuck. Imagine being this person's parents and failing so miserably that they think this is acceptable, that they think anything like this is a reasonable response to get what they believe a child to back down from... from what? What would you call this? Harassment? Bro, you fucking DM them first. Back down my ass, bro. You went into the conversation, you fucking started it. They fucked with you, and then you started acting like a fucking disgusting groomer to them. And I know they're gonna watch this video, cause you know they were very aware of our shitting on them back when they were in the server. Now, for a while, we kept them on the server to publicly mock them. I believe we changed their name to Lego Child Molester because we were on a Lego naming scheme for the server. But we were publicly fucking with this guy for a bit and posting evidence, and they refused to leave. They accused my fucking head mod of sending them child porn for no reason. The thing that spurred them saying it was CP was him sending cropped Mr. Beast deepfakes. You can talk about the morality of that, to be fair, but come on, guys, it's not child porn. Come on, come the fuck on. There wasn't any NSFW content in what he sent, from what I know. I know for a fact because I've seen the screenshots. I'm currently getting them from a friend. I'd love to include them, but you know, I don't have them now, so what can you do? But yeah, so that was a thing. I was a bit stunned for a moment because I was like, oh man, this is fucking insane. What have I gotten myself into? Holy shit! I think I was messaging my friend at the time, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Are you okay? Because this was really fucking creepy. I said, now you can have your high horse. You're entitled to that. Bro, what do you mean high horse? There is no high horse to be had here. There is just what you did and how fucked up it is. That's what's going on here. This is so fucking weird. To say this is some sort of whatever though. It's irrelevant. They said, do you have any other questions for me? Now explain to me how this isn't harassment. And they linked to me saying this, aka trying to intro a conversation with them so they'll talk to me, because yeah, but yeah, that's apparently harassment. And I said key terms are persistent in attacks, because I showed the Google the definition for harassment here. The key terms are persistent in attacks. Me saying hi 4 times in a day period in an effort to talk to you isn't harassment. Offends, humiliates, or yeah. This obviously isn't harassment. Everybody knows. Me sending them hi 4 days, that's not harassment. If you want to talk harassment though, I'd call this sexual harassment. I can't send pee-pee pictures. It's illegal. Yeah, no shit, it's illegal. You know, talking to kids this way should be fucking illegal. You degenerate. the fucking yeah. Okay. Anyways. It's like, said, do we agree with this definition? Real talk, we are adults here. I said, under that classification, merely saying this sucks as a review could be seen as a harassment. That's fucking retarded. Would you have said, hi, can I sex your mother to your boss? Which is completely insane. I would you say any of this to a real life minor, bro? That's my counterpoint for that. Would you? I'm fluid, so I could be a man for you. Would you say that to a kid IRL? Like, if we're talking about sent messages and equating it to, would you send that to your boss? This is insane. This is insane behavior. This is not normal. This person needs to touch grass. It's like, that's fucking retarded, just like this whole act of morality. You threw that away when you accused my head mod of sending CP, you brainlet. Not to mention this groomer behavior. Like, holy shit, Lamau. Okay, and admitting to lying about your age to hang out around kids. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, Lamau, that's really suspect. I said, I'll wait until you've calmed down. You see, this is, a lot of people use this. Oh, I'll wait until you've calmed down. Yeah, when you act like a fucking groomer, when you say groomer shit, when you act like, what else do you quantify this as, right? You don't, lying about your age to minors, defaulting to that when talking to minors, saying I'm gender fluid to minors, saying I'm fluid so I can be a man for you to minors. like, what does that sound like to you guys? Because to me, that sounds like groomer behavior. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Man. Not to mention all the other stuff. And we can this discussion. And eventually they ended up blocking me. I was going to send more, but sadly, I ended up blocked. I do think I went on an alt and sent them a final message, something along the lines of, "You're a fucking weirdo, you're a degenerate, nothing about this is normal, nothing about this is acceptable, you're a coward for running away, eat shit. We're not banning you from our server." Now, you might be asking yourself, well, Apostle, why didn't you ban this person from your server? Why did you keep them in your server for so long, and why are they banned currently? Well, they wanted to be banned. And for someone like this, I knew they weren't going to... They were no risk of our community because we had already publicly... By the time we had muted them... We muted them and kept them on the server because they wanted to be banned. That's what they wanted. And I didn't want to give them that sort of... what's the term? I didn't want to give them what they wanted, so I stripped it from them. And we publicly mocked them for a while. Because they're a fucking groomer. I mean, what else would you quantify this as? They're lying about their kids to their age to minors, fucking acting weird around kids. This is so fucking suspect. Like, holy shit. So we didn't want to give them what they wanted. Eventually, after a while, they invited their friends to review bomb the server. A lot, I believe. I think there was at least like 3 fucking people who did it. Alongside just kicking off a lot of weird shit, because a lot of people use this guy as their pariah for why Orokin is amoral. Horrible people, yeah. For attacking and literally one of the words they used was assaulting this poor man. Oh, you have no right to assault or harass someone, never, let alone encourage people to do so. But yeah, that is the tale of ToraYasha, as it stands. Outside of the minor fact that they may or may not have manipulated one of our staff members into deleting everything about them on server, while I don't have any proof for that, they had said themselves that they DM'd ToraYasha, had communications with them, and then afterwards, was put into this situation where, by their own words, they couldn't do anything. This resulted in them deleting their accounts, blocking me. This was my friend of a very long time. So, I don't know what the fuck they had on him, but it was something intense, clearly. I mean, if he was willing to delete every single bit of, everything. Like, there isn't a single mention of this person on our server anymore. The guy went so fucking nuclear. And it makes you wonder what the hell this person said to him to get him to go to that extreme. And ultimately, that's why this is being made. Because they talk to him, and then suddenly everything's gone. Another review bomber suddenly mentions that in their report. It aligns a bit too much for me to just throw that out as coincidence. So I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let them get one of my friends to work against me and then just let that stand. I'm not going to sit by and let that happen. The United States of Orokin does not bend its knee to terrorists, and neither should you, my friends. Whenever a groomer tries to get you to do something, do the fucking opposite. Let them eat shit and let them fucking choke on it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe give it a like if you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. Only 2% of the people watching are actually subscribed. We need those likes, boys. We need those likes. The algorithm